All right, so today we're diving deep into brands leading the way.
Okay.
It's a phrase that, well, you see it everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got some source material here that really gets into like all the different ways we can think about this.
Yeah, yeah.
So first things first, one way to think about brands leading the way is like as a title for a section at a conference or a webinar.
Oh, for sure. For
Now
sure.
imagine you're there, you got your badge, you're in the room.
Yeah.
What kind of speakers would make you go, okay, I got to be at this one,
Ooh, that's a good one.
you know?
I think for me, if I saw like Patagonia up there,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're like the poster child for sustainability.
Right.
Talking about like, using recycled materials and all the stuff they do for fair labor practices.
Yeah, it's not just talk with them.
Exactly.
They're really out there doing it.
It would be so cool to hear how they're like pushing the whole industry to be better.
I'd be taking notes like crazy.
Right.
Definitely front row for that one. Okay, but it's not just about, saving the planet, right?
True, true.
Imagine a session on like the cutting edge of technology.
Oh,
And you've got someone from Tesla up there
okay. Yeah.
talking about, electric cars and renewable energy and all that.
Changing the game completely.
Totally.
It's not just about selling cars anymore.
Right.
It's about changing how we think about transportation and like its impact on everything.
It's like these brands are shaping the future.
Yeah, for real.
It's pretty amazing when you think about it.
It is.
Okay, but hold on. Brands leading the way could also be something you'd see on TV.
Oh, interesting.
Like a whole show dedicated to, brands doing good in the world,
Okay, I can see that.
tackling big challenges head on.
So should these shows just focus on the good stuff?
That's a good question.
Or should they also talk about, when brands mess up?
That's tricky.
Like how they deal with all those ethical dilemmas?
Yeah, because on the one hand, you want to inspire people, show them that positive change is possible.
Right.
But then again, no one's perfect.
Absolutely.
And seeing how brands handle the tough stuff, that could be valuable too.
I think so.
Shows that progress isn't always easy.
Mm-hmm. Lots of bumps along the way.
Transparency and accountability, those are important.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing how brands respond to criticism,
Yeah.
maybe even change their practices because of it.
That can be just as powerful as, just showing the wins.
It's like, it makes them more human.
Totally.
It makes you realize they're not just these, faceless corporations.
Right.
There are real people behind these brands making decisions.
And sometimes they make mistakes.
Exactly.
It's how they learn and grow from them that matters.
This reminds me of this one time there was this brand I really liked.
Yeah.
I thought they were like, super ethical.
Mm-hmm.
And then, bam, there's this whole controversy about their supply chain.
Oh, no.
And honestly, I was like super disappointed.
I get it.
But then, they didn't try to sweep it under the rug.
Okay.
They owned up to it, explained what happened,
Good.
took steps to fix it, and they even started being more open about where they get their materials.
That's awesome.
And you know what? I respect them even more now.
I think that's huge.
It's about taking responsibility,
Absolutely.
striving to do better, even when you stumble.
That's leadership.
Okay, so we've talked about conferences, we've talked about TV shows,
Mm-hmm.
but brands leading the way can also just be about those companies that are like setting the trends, ones that always seem to be one step ahead.
The innovators.
Think about the brands you love.
Yeah.
The ones you tell your friends about.
The ones you just get.
What makes them stand out?
I think authenticity is a big one.
Okay, I like that.
Consumers are smart.
Oh, yeah.
They can smell a marketing ploy from a mile away.
Totally.
But the brands that are like genuinely living their values
Yeah.
and they actually talk to their customers like real people.
Like they're part of the conversation.
Exactly. Those are the ones that really connect.
I know for me, if I feel like a brand gets me, understands my concerns, I'm way more likely to support them.
Totally makes sense.
That's like, we're on the same team.
Yeah, like a shared mission.
Exactly.
Like Tom Amis shoes.
Oh, yeah.
That one-for-one thing they do.
It's brilliant.
It really resonated with people.
It wasn't just about buying shoes.
Right. It was about something bigger.
It was about making a difference.
And feeling good about your purchase.
Exactly.
It was like being part of a movement.
And that's what brands leading the way is all about, right?
I think so.
Whether it's at a conference, on TV, or just in our everyday lives.
It's a new way of thinking about brands.
It's about them stepping up
Taking on responsibility.
and making a positive impact.
It's exciting.
So here's something to think about. How should brands navigate this whole ethical landscape?
It's a tough one.
Should they put profits first?
Or should they be held to a higher standard?
What do you think?
What would make you trust a brand's leadership?
Let us know.
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
It's a conversation worth having.
Definitely.
All right, that's it for our deep dive today.
Thanks for listening.
Catch you next time.
See ya, you